we're back for yet another cosplay look in my spooky season assortment. And this week we're actually doing Amethyst from Steven Universe. This was one of my more tedious cosplay looks, I will say. This is my first time using body paint, and as you'll see in the makeup portion of the video, it took a bit longer than usual, a few hours, of course, give or take. But I'm very satisfied with the overall results, and I think I did pretty good, if I do say so myself, yes. And this is my take on Amethyst as far as a cosplay look. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of my cosplays and what I have in store for spooky season, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Enough of my rambling. If you guys want to see how I achieved this Amethyst look, please just keep watching. We're going to jump right on into the voiceover. Hello, my spooky kings and queens. We're going to start out with making our eyebrows disappear today. So I have not mastered this tactic in the slightest, but we're going to start with some regular purple glue that it dries clear, but you can use any kind of stick glue to brush up into your eyebrows. And I'm going to use a spoolie brush to kind of brush the glue through them and make sure it dries flat. And I'm actually going to do 2 layers of that. So the first one I'm going to let dry, and I did watch a few tutorials in the past, and I thought that I remembered exactly how to do this, but as you're going to see, I messed up on a few things, but it's okay. So we're going to let that first layer dry. And with the second layer, you want to make sure that you're getting enough product on there so that the eyebrows are sticking flat to your skin. And it helps if they've been groomed, I think. We are heavy on the amateur status today. We're going to ignore the fact that I skipped a few steps, and I'm going to explain to you guys the body paint for a moment. So I am going to go into the Snazaroo right after this, and I do have a bowl of water set off to the side. Snazaroo is a water-based body paint, so it is water activated. And that was something, I've never worked with this before, or any body paint for that matter. And it was very hot in that room, so for it to be water activated or water soluble, I'll say, I was sweating. So at the end, you're probably gonna see me looking a bit patchy, and that's okay, but because I still looked good overall. I did watch a tutorial specifically on how to use Snazaroo prior to this. So since it is a water soluble product, going in with the product you're gonna wanna set it with a powder before you put on the second layer, or if you're needing a second layer at all, but typically you're gonna wanna do multiple layers to get the color payoff that you're wanting. And I'm just gonna use my regular loose powder, and I'm also gonna go in at some point with an eyeshadow to give a bit more tint. As I was saying, I made a few mistakes, and they were mostly personal mistakes. You guys might have liked it, but I didn't really like how my eyebrows weren't very concealed, and I realized that I did not use concealer or foundation, and that was a step that I had used in the past. And I don't know why I thought I remembered it by heart. Again, we heavy on the amateur today, but that's okay. So I'm going in with my concealer, and I'm going to go back over that with my foundation. And once I apply the Snazaroo again, I saw a difference in how the coverage paid off. You guys might not see it, but hey, it is what it is. It's okay. And I had already reapplied glue to both of my eyebrows. I did 2 layers again, the same steps from before. Now this is the coverage I was wanting. See, when I put the powder on, it looks a lot better to me. And I will say that I wasn't even certain if I wanted eyebrows in this look. I know that the Steven Universe characters don't really have eyebrows unless they're having like a reaction or emotion that they're expressing. But I chose to do eyebrows, so yeah. I'm currently using my loose powder to set the first layer of Snazaroo, and I decided to just get out my kabuki brush and kind of throw it all over me. The sponge was working fine, but I felt like this was a much more efficient process. I'm going in with this purpley shade from my matte book palette to do some contouring and really bring out the facial structures on this look. As I mentioned before, I was really uncertain about the brows. I just spilled some water there. I'm accident prone, it's okay. But I ended up going in with a grayish color to kind of match the wig color that I have. So I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna do brows, we're at least gonna make it the same hair color and, you know, make it work. And my favorite part, the eyeshadow. So I actually used the color that I was contouring with and just went in and blended it all over, mostly towards the outer parts of the crease. We're going in with the next darker shade of purple, and we're going to do the same thing, adding a bit more depth to the eyeshadow look. I decided to use some loose shimmer pigments that I had, and I'm actually going to be using the pinkish purple color as well as the silver shade. We're gonna hop on into my highlighter palette I have from Claire's, and I typically never use this shade on my actual skin tone. It just makes me look really ashy and washed out, but I'm so glad I didn't get rid of it. I knew it would come in handy, and I had the perfect purple undertoned highlighter. I'm gonna throw on my wig really quick just to get a glimpse at what the finished product is gonna look like and what I need to tweak a bit more. So I had this last minute idea, right? I don't remember where I saw this, but I was scrolling on social media somewhere. And right now I'm actually clipping the ends off of my lashes, the little stabby pieces that poke you in your flesh. I get rid of those. But anywho, I actually decided that I wanted my lashes to match my hair color. So I'm gonna go in with my glitter adhesive that I have from Sephora, and I'm putting it on a spoolie brush, and I'm just gonna brush through the lashes, and you know, make sure it's kind of tacky. And I'm actually going to be using the silver loose pigment that I had for my eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna brush that onto the lashes. And you guys, I'm so happy I did that. So happy. So I had a pretty decent amount of coverage on my face and neck area. So we're gonna go in on the second layer for my arms and things. I ended up grabbing my blush brush and just using that as an applicator for the rest of the process, and just going back with the sponge to get the streak marks away. And it was an easier application, I'll say, as far as just getting the product on my body, but I still didn't want the streak marks to be there. So, you know, I haven't really figured out the better version just yet, but it's okay, we learn it. And for my lips, I'm actually going to do a bit of a black outline with my eyebrow pomade. And after that, I have a purple. I'm gonna use it as a lip liner, but I'm not even sure what you would call this. I actually got a colorful pack of these from Web Cosplay when I ordered my last cosplay from last year. And I mean, it worked. I love the color payoff. So yeah, I definitely like it. Okay, so we're getting down to the last few steps, guys. And I will say that I needed a better glue. I need to invest in some type of body adhesive or something that actually works. I had this problem with my last cosplay. Oh my god, what was I trying to do? I was actually doing the zipper face that I have uploaded, and I didn't have anything to make the zipper stick to me good enough. So using the purple glue was a temporary fix, but that did not last maybe 10 minutes. And then, you know, I told you I was sweating and it just kind of kept falling off. And I really need to get something. If you guys have any ideas on what I should get, be sure to drop down in the comments and let me know. What is the best body adhesive? So I'm going to take a moment and explain to you guys a little bit about this cosplay. So, try not to melt. Hold on. We're gonna start from head to toe. So the wig, I got it from the hair store in Montgomery, but I can't remember how much I paid for it. I wanna say no more than like $40, somewhere around that, because I ended up buying like 4 wigs that day, and I know I didn't spend over $200. So yeah, it's really nice, very good quality. I will say this is the better of my cosplay wigs that I've had. I did have one last year for my Yuorichi cosplay from Bleach, and I ended up throwing it away. It was trash. I ordered it from either Amazon or Web Cosplay, something like that. Either way, it was not good, and you know, what's a couple more dollars for actual quality? And I can actually brush this, like I can wear this with other outfits. It looks good enough to wear out, I'll say. And going down, like I was saying, I did use the Snazaroo body paint, and I got that from Amazon. I can link that in the description box. I got this from Amazon also, and it was a 2-pack of the large crystal jewel, whatever you call them. So I do have 2 of these now in the case that I lose one, because I'm prone to doing that. The shirt also came from Amazon. I'll link all of these in the description box. But I'm going to stand up for a moment so you guys can actually see the full thing. Sorry, everything's fine. So this is the shirt. And I did do some DIY for this one. So I do have leggings from Walmart. However, I went and got some fabric from the craft section, and I cut out some stars to add to the pants leg. And I have my desk pushed a little too far to the wall, so I can't really come all the way out. But I also have on some white go-go boots, and I got these from Amazon. I want to say they were $37. And I actually had to return the first pair. I ordered a medium at first. And I went by the size chart. However, it was still too small, the medium. So I sent that back and got a large. And it fits a lot better. I can actually walk in these. And last minute, I ended up getting her lasso thingy that she uses, and it's not specifically the one that she uses, but it's lasso, so it works for me. And yeah, I think it's cute, you know, like can be used for other things. Definitely something. I'll find some other characters who might use things similar to this, but this may have been $10. I'll link that as well. And I don't know, it just goes with it. So I ended up getting that too. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, my gem. My gem. My gem. My gem. There we go. That was not what I was forgetting, but close enough. Okay. So, what's next? So I did like the idea of putting the powder, the pressed powder on, what is it? Loose pigment onto the eyelashes. I think it's pretty cute. And it is lifting off of that. So all in all, 10 out of 10, like, actually 20 out of 10. TikTok is gonna see a lot of me today. And yeah, I have no regrets. So I'll be sure to add some full body pictures at the end of this video. And thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned. Hopefully I'll have this up within the next 48 hours or so. And you guys be on the lookout for my next cosplay and what else I have in store for spooky season. Be sure to follow me on my social media accounts. I will be dropping a cosplay specific Instagram page the day that I upload this. So crawl on over to my social media accounts and add me on there. And yeah, so thanks so much. I would say that Amethyst would make a debut on my OnlyFans, but I don't see that happening. This was a pretty messy cosplay, I'll say, and I don't see myself putting this all over my body. I'm lying, I'd do it, just not today. Anywho, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Ricky, signing off.